Right then, hello there guys and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it's time for me to bring you yet another episode of the Grid 1 walkthrough race driver grid here on Xbox 360, and today we are coming into Season 3 off the back of the last episode where we came second in our class in Le Mans on our team debut. Obviously the first Le Mans 24 hours we did as an invitational, but in Season 2 we took our own team, FNG Racing. Now the first thing obviously we've got to do for a new season is slightly change the livery a little bit, but we'll get onto that in a second. So yes, hopefully going to be moving on up the tiers as well in terms of the events too, and you never know, maybe at some point during the next few episodes we'll get a teammate as well. We're going to be doing about 3 events today, and yeah, but for now we're going to sort out the branding for this third season. We have come to some sort of it's basically the same thing, and I think I might actually change the feeler badge. That's basically what we've gone for. We've got a new number, we've got a new sponsor as well, just tucked right underneath that glass that you can see there, called Director. We've changed the colour of the feeler badge, and we've ever so slightly changed the layout actually of the livery as well, but the colours are basically the same. Yeah, that looks a lot better actually from the side. Yeah, well, okay, we'll leave it as white, that's cool. And we're going to go and do the touring car BMW challenge. And we're going to do that, and if we actually, I think even if we get top 3 in that championship, we'll actually have enough money. We'll have enough XP points to move up into the next category. But for now, we've got to look at a car that we can buy. I reckon we might as well go for this one. It's a saving of 6k. Graham Cook of Team Bristol is selling it. It's the BMW 320 SI that we have to have for this event. Right then, now that's the guy we have to watch out for. That is Leonoro, I don't even see his name. I think his last name was Gallo or Gallo. And he actually drives for the Virgin Racing. They're not called the Virgin Racing team, but that's their main sponsor. And talking about sponsors, we've been mugged off the line royally. We've got a nice livery here to our right-hand side. That's a Sparkomobile, but someone's just gone past with a sponsor game station. That business doesn't even exist anymore. That just shows how old this game is. Anyway, we're back up into 15th place after some shenanigans through corner 1. 2 BMWs getting very close for comfort in front of us, and in front of that, behind that is Ricardo Fraga, who's in another Virgin Mobile. We're going up the inside, though, here of Christian Zimanski. I think that's vaguely how you pronounce that name. We're also going to lunge up the inside of Fraga, so that's another position gained. 13th, although he tries to hang it around the outside, but we close that move off. We're at the Nürburgring, of course. I forgot to mention, every car in this field is a BMW. So, anyway, we're going past Leon Mercier as well here. Now, if the Formula 1000 is anything to remember, we could have an accident down into this chicane, but it looks as if everyone made it through. No. One guy has spun. That was the guy who's teammate to the guy who I couldn't pronounce, who spun off. I don't know what his name is, but that's another position gained, and 3 more gained as well through the final corner, going past Frederic Chavet and 2 other red car teammates. And the guy we're meant to be focusing on, Leonora Gallo, even, in front of us. Well, he is directly in front of us. And we've gone wide. I was actually quite distracted. I don't know if any of you anyone else saw this, but how quickly did a few of the cars just go into turn 1? That looked disgraceful. Well, anyway, Gallo's spun off. Clearly, he's just as distracted as we are. And given there's such a big field, as someone else spins at the chicane as well, that was Tom Campbell. Because it's such a large field, the random grid will make it very random. The grid will change massively for the second event. Anyway, are they going to go through turn 1 at the speed of light again, or was that just a turn 1 thing? No, it isn't, although someone's gone wide, and we've made up for that by gaining 2 positions. Up into 4th place then, and the leader's dropped it. Charles Duverger goes off at the same corner as the Virgin Racing car from earlier. You can actually see a few cars still going through turn 1. That's how far down they are. We've made a hash of passing Matt Turner there for second place. And it's lost us some time on his teammate and the actual leader at the moment, John Watkins. The AI are quite slow through this little kink. We're going to try and get in the slipstream and lunge up the inside. Our lovely new livery is getting us to victory at the moment. We go up the inside of John Watkins and we hold on to the position. Did everyone else make it through behind? It looks as if they did. And we're up into the lead of the race, which of course will mean that all our sponsors are happy as well. We go around the final corner and we're going to come across the line to take the win in the first event of the BMW Challenge in Germany, of course. As you can see, there are the results. We win in the end from John Watkins, Matt Turner and Lee Niven, an all-English top 4 and an all-British top 6, because Gareth Thomas of Wales and Michael Nimmo of Scotland finished that one off. Then it's Frederic Chavez, Charles Duverger, who was leading onto the final lap, ended up coming 8th. And due to that win, all of our sponsors have paid out. Fila, Goodrich, Apexi, Firestone, InGen, and Direzza, all paying out money. And actually, Firestone pay out £5,000. It might actually be worth making them our main sponsor for next year, because Fila only give us 3,600 as a major sponsor. Event number 2, and we are at the Nürburgring again. The man that is second in the championship, who is called John Watkins, he is 5th on the grid. We are way down in 15th. I think actually the grid is the same, potentially. Not entirely sure. Anyway, we've got an equally shocking start, whatever the circumstance. And we've lost out to Chavez and someone else already. This is, I think, just the track we've just done in the opposite direction, which I don't think I've ever actually done before, though. I suppose I do technically know the track, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Up into 15th place, going a little bit wide there down towards this hairpin. Can we make a move up the inside? Yes, we can. Very late in the day, but past we go, on the inside of Lee Frost. Next up is Christian Szymanski. Our livery looking pretty damn good. It's looking a bit scraped, it has to be said. Go up the inside of Christian Szymanski. I think he spun it. Yes, he did. You could see him briefly backwards, so it didn't matter in the end anyway. Next up is Michael Nimmo. So it wouldn't have been too difficult to spin it, and talking of spin, someone spun it right in front of us. Doing an alright job actually to avoid that in the end. And I'm not being funny, we're in 10th, but I don't quite understand how this game expects us to make it to the front of the order in a 2-lap race like this. Genuinely, we've got absolutely no chance, although someone has just spun in front of us and almost comes back across. That made our job. Ooh! But we're gonna need help from people up in front. We got the inside of Nick Melder. Charles Duverger, we could have done with him actually being the guy behind us in the end, but he spun off and bottled it. He's in 7th at the moment. We may have a, well, we're certainly not going to beat our objectives, but we could have a job even winning the championship here. Nice switch back on Charles Duverger. John Watkins, who was 2nd in the first race. Thankfully for us, he's only going to come 6th, which is nice. Because that means that he won't really challenge us in the championship, although actually Charles Duverger almost beat us to the line. We do hold on to 7th, but I don't think that'll be a win in the event, in all honesty. We come joint 2nd with 3 other drivers in the end, John Watkins, Lee Niven and Gareth Thomas, all on 28 points, but Turner with 36. Obviously we haven't passed any of our objectives apart from Fila, so we get 3,600. I'm surprised we finished that one, in all honesty. We surpassed that one, in all honesty. A decent amount in terms of European XP as well, which is enough, as you can see by that amazing graphic, to get us our Euro B license. Boom shakalaka, and with 5,000 points in hand as well. So that now means that we've unlocked more prestigious events with higher prize money and stuff like that. We got a total of 52,000 from the event, which is only 3,000 less than we paid for the car in the first place. So as you can see, some new sponsor offers as well. Evo Magazine and Auto Build, which I think are both magazine. Well, Evo Magazine obviously is a magazine, but I think Auto Build is a magazine in Germany as well, probably. And boom! Teammates have been unlocked. That has to be what that means. We've now got 2 cars. One is number 44, one is number 45. And this is looking damn tasty indeed. We even got a guy typing in the corner, which can only be sophisticated, I suppose. Anyway, that's completely beyond the point. We've now got a teammate to choose from. This is what I've been talking about for a while. Now, obviously, we're not going to get amazing teammates to start off the things, are we? We've got 3 rookies. Seth Brown, whose speciality is open wheel. Gianni Fazio, who's a rookie as well, and his speciality is pro-tuned. And then Eiji Matsuki, whose speciality is pro-tuned as well. Seth Brown is consistent, but he's not very good. So he's consistently bad, so we're not going to get him. Realistically, they're all going to be just as good as each other, but I think we're going to go for this guy, Eiji Matsuki, just because actually he only wants 25% of the winnings, whereas Fazio wants 40%, which is quite a decent chunk in reality. So we're going to hire Eiji Matsuki, and as you can see there in the background, we have now unlocked the Euro B, not the Euro A license, the Euro B license, which you can see here, which means more prestigious events. We've got an Endurance Le Mans Series GT1 race, Prestige Omex Supercar Series, the Euro Touring Car Series, which is both Chevys and BMWs, GT1 Aston vs Corvette Challenge, the GT2 category of Endurance Le Mans Series, and also the Mintex European F3 campaign. But for now, we're going to go to a different continent. I'm not being funny, I'm tempted to do a stock car Demolition Derby again, because people have said they want me to do that. So I tell you what, yeah, we're going to do stock cars, because if we do stock cars and then next season we do this pro-tuned event, we'll have enough XP to move up into the next category. Right then, we're in Detroit, and it's stock cars time, and just prepare yourselves for the carnage, to be honest with you. Right then, of course, obviously we've got our teammate in this one as well, Aiji Matsuke, who's going to be taking part. This is his debut. What a baptism of fire this is going to be. A stock car race. There you can see him, number 45, with the white badge above him. That indicates he's our teammate, and tell you what, he's making his way up the order. He's got 3 positions already. We're following him through. He's up into 4th place, and we are up into 6th place. Someone briefly landing on us there for a moment. We'll try and avoid any contact with Aiji Matsuki as well. He doesn't bring any sponsorship with him. He just runs the same sponsors as we have. So nothing in terms of that sense. But obviously, I think he earns us more money as far as I'm aware. Obviously, depending on whether he does well. And he is doing well at the moment. He's up into flipping 3rd place. Well done, my man. He goes past Hank Sargent here. What? That is possibly the most American name I've ever heard. Get out of my way, son. Preferably at some point we do need to pass Aiji Matsuki. Although, actually, to be fair, he's up into 2nd place because the guy who was 2nd has been taken out. Although we've been hit as well into that tyre wall, which has massively hurt us. Someone else has spun off, though, so we're back up into 5th place. So it's up to Matsuki now to fly the flag. As far as I'm aware, he can earn in terms of sponsorship as well. So if he wins, we still get all the sponsorship money, even though technically it wasn't us that did it. We're up into 3rd place now. Oh, flipping heck, our teammate's winning. Aiji Matsuki on his flipping debut for the team. He's only gone and literally be leading the race. Gary, we're having a tussle to next Tuesday and back with Gary Buckley here. Someone is upside down to our left-hand side. We're looking at a 1-2 here, but Matsuki's just been hit massively. Hopefully he's not out of the race, although I think he's down to 3rd place now. We've got Hank Sargent behind us. Hopefully he can work his way back up. We are, though, up into the lead. We've got someone in front of us who's about to be lapped, so he's having a pretty diabolical race. We're on the final lap of the race, though, and as long as Matsuki doesn't get creamed by anyone, which he hasn't so far, we're going to take a 1-2 here. We're going to come across the line to win, and Aiji Matsuki, on his debut for FNG Racing, has done an absolute madness and come 2nd. And on our debut as a 2-man squad, we've got a 1-2. Very nicely done. We get, well, we're going to get the full max amount of money we would have done, even if Matsuki had won, I think, anyway. We get extra sponsorship money for Matsuke as well. I didn't even know that. Well, we get 4,700 for him because he didn't win, so he doesn't get a payout from Goodrich, Apexi, Firestone, and Director. But obviously, Fila and InGen Technology pay out for him, although, of course, he does get a split of the money. He gets a split of a quarter, of all the money we get, so we've got to bear that in mind. Anyway, we're starting 8th on the grid for this 2nd race of the event, the more usual and standard stock car racing circuits that you may know from Grid Autosport a lot more. We're up in front of Aiji Matsuke at the moment, our teammate. He's in 7th, we're in 6th. We're now up into 5th place because we've now gone past Hank Sargent, I think, and someone else. Anyway, and Matsuki, the young Japanese driver's forcing his way through the order. We're up into 3rd place already after 1 lap here of the 6, so we're doing all right so far. And now going around the outside there of Kevin Rockford, going a bit wide though. And that is carnage. That is an absolute horror story. Nevertheless, we are leading. We've got a massive gaggle of cars behind us. We've been spun round, which isn't helpful at all. A barrage of cars coming towards us, all 11 in fact, because we're now 12th, now back up to 11th, because someone's gone into the tyre wall. Matsuki's down in 10th, but he's trying to force his way through the order. We are trying to do the same as well, basically 4 abreast there for a second. So this race isn't going quite as swimmingly as the first one did, and we've now made contact with someone else, and we've been spun round again. Matsuki thankfully manages to get through. Let's hope now that this race does what it's meant to, and takes out quite a few drivers. Matsuki hopefully is not one of those, although we got onto 2 wheels. We're up into 6th place. We're now 5th and 6th at the moment, but not too far away from the leaders. Up the inside we go with the Japanese driver, because we obviously still want to win, preferably the event. Oh my word. As we just lift off there slightly, I'm so glad we did. As someone goes into the tyre wall, we're up into 4th place. Someone smacking into us there on the crossover, but they came out very much worse than we did. Penultimate lap of the race, but this is going slightly better. Matsuke is following us through the order, so he's up into 5th place. Massive accident between the leader. Oh my word, that was huge. That was massive. We've spun round someone as well because he got massively out of shape. We're going to try and lunge it up the inside. Oh, he's been hit. He's been hit on the final lap there as Kevin Rockford. And it's gifted as the lead, surely, and the win as Matsuki got through as well. No, he's actually lost out. He's down to 4th now. We're going to come across the line and take the win. And the second win of the event in the most dramatic of circumstances. I can see why you guys absolutely love this event, the Demolition Derby. Now, it has to be said, but we take 2 wins. There you can see then a 1-2 in the event overall. We take maximum points being 40. Aiji Matsuke takes 34. He comes second, and we get over double the amount of points than second place did. Absolutely awesome. As you can see, obviously, we've passed all our objectives. A nice 18,900. Matsuke gets an extra 4,700 from Fila and InGen Technology respectively, and we can see we've got an extra 11,000 in terms of reputation in the ARL pool, which puts us quite close to moving up to the next license in America. So then it's now time for the final event of the episode, and we're going back to our teammates' roots is what we're going to go and do, and we're going to go and do a pro-tuned race. The Nissan Cup is what we're going to go ahead and do. That's going to get us 23,000 in XP points if we win this one. Yeah, we'll go for the Skyline. We'll go for the Skyline, and I would have thought, don't we have to buy 2? Surely we have to buy 2. But that's just me. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to buy this one because it's the cheapest, even though it's been wrecked a crap ton of times. Do we need to buy 2, or does that just come under the costs? No, apparently we only need to buy 1. Okay, that's fine. Nice cool stat is that we've now spent over $500,000 on new cars. That is a ridiculous amount of money. Nevertheless, we are getting into this 4-lap race here in the Pro Tune category, and this actually technically is our teammate's speciality. When we signed him up, it said that this was his speciality, so hopefully he's going to go ahead and do a decent job. Now, I haven't got the game sound on, so I unfortunately won't know when he's talking to me, because you can actually get the teammates talking to you and asking to do stuff. There's a spin, and it's wiped someone else out as well. I'm not going to complain because we're now up into 8th place, but yeah, accident there. Nevertheless, yeah, you can actually, I think you can actually ask your driver to be more aggressive and less aggressive, but I don't actually know quite how to do that. We're going up the inside, though, of our teammate and 2 other drivers as well. Next up is Isamu Sender in this lovely-looking Nissan 350Z. Can we go around the outside of him? Yes, we can. That's someone in the gravel there. They come across the track, but thankfully don't get in our way. Only lose 1 position, actually. Hideo, not Sume, there we go. And round the outside of him, Yuichi Imamura going a bit wide, and we just about skate up the inside, and then a block pass. No, not Imamura, actually gets a switchback on us, so well done to him. And look at that, Matsuke. Amazing closing speeds for him. We're going to try and get the inside there of Imamura, and we've done so, got a bit wide, though. Just about hold on to the position. And those two, actually, Natsume and Imamura, not actually teammates. One's got a green bumper and one hasn't. I thought they were teammates. But nevertheless, we are in the lead. And look at this, Matsuke's trying to get up the inside of Imamura here to try and make it a 1-2 again. Can he do it? He can. This kid knows no bounds. He doesn't read the script whatsoever. We've taken another 1-2 here for the team. So it's a 1-2 for FNG Racing. And the next best team, Top Secret, well, Imamura came 3rd, but their other driver, Jin Kudo, only came 10th in that one, so we are 16 points clear in the team standings. Once again, we get the maximum amount for ourselves in terms of sponsor objectives, and we get another cheeky 4,700 for Aiji Matsuke as well. Right then, it is time for race number 2. I don't know why we were focusing on the guy at the back, because he didn't win. He's at the back of the field. I don't really know why we were focusing on him. Anyway, we've actually got quite a kind starting position here, up in 4th place, which is quite nice. Of the game to do that for us. Stephen Edmonds is leading, and then I think it's both the Top Secret cars. Our teammate is way down in 10th, but that's only because of the qualifying slot that he was given. As 2 cars have lunged up the inside of us there. Hideo Natsume and Tamas Stranetsky trying to get up the inside of us as well in Nissan Skyline. As we get brake checked there by someone. Got the inside of Jin Kudo, though, who's dropping to the back. He's really letting the squad down in terms of Top Secret. Looks as if our teammate, though, is making his way up the order. Looks as if he was 8th place. That's a spin. And it's a big incident as well. He doesn't quite roll it, but almost does so. Flipping this Hungarian guy, Tamas Stranetsky, still all over the back of us. The leader spun there down into the final corner, which was, of course, the first corner in the in event number 1. We're just doing a a reverse track order, if you know what I'm saying. And Aiji Matsuzuke's just done a double overtake as well, which I didn't say at the time, but I did notice. He's just done a double overtake through the final corner, and he's now up into 3rd place. This kid knows no bounds. I don't understand him. He's gone up the inside. Drug test him. I don't even care. Flipping drug test him. I don't understand what is going on. Aiji Matsuzuke is on an absolute another level in these cars. Just let him go, let him win. I don't even care. He's taken the lead already. Yuichi Imamura has got no chance. This Tamas guy has been conjoined with us at the hip all race, and he's still right behind us. We've got to flipping tow the team now as well. We've got to try and get second. Oh my word! Well, we've been gifted it. We've been absolutely gifted us. Yuichi Imamura has just smacked into the wall. That was a massive incident. We get well out of shape though, and again it's allowed this Tamas Stranecki guy an opportunity to get back at us, but as long as we're clean through this final corner, we should be okay. Aiji Matsuzuke is going to take his first win for the team as a rookie in a pro-tuned event. Well played, my son. We still get the most amount of money we can because one of our drivers won. We take 2nd place. What a performance from 11th on the grid, I think, as well. It's a Nissan Skyline top 4 because Tamas Stranecki comes 3rd and Satoshi Suka for Ferenci Moto comes in 4th place. So then, in the end, we actually end up joint 1st. I completely forgot about that. We end up joint 1st in the championship, myself and our teammate, with 38 points. Stranecki comes 3rd from Satoshi Suka, then Hideo Natsume and Yuichi Imamura, who drops to 6th after only grabbing 2 points in that 2nd race. Again, 76 points, another maximum points haul for us in the team standings in front of Jim Platt Enterprise and Daiichi Daibuku Motorsport. 23k in terms of ratings in the Japan pool, which brings that up to 67,000 now. As you can see, a whopping amount of money, 25 grand. 47 grand, 20 grand, 4,500 and 18,750, adding up to over £115,000 from one singular event. 3 new sponsors are going to be coming in as well. Tura Competizione, Raise and Alpine Star. If you have enjoyed this episode though of Race Driver Grid Career Mode, feel free to hit the likes button, subscribe if you're new around here as well, and comment about enjoying the video if you enjoyed it that much. What an episode, getting a teammate, and what a teammate he is. Looking forward to some successful seasons with him in the future. Obviously we will improve on him eventually, but he's doing a very good job for now. Nevertheless, it has been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a good day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
You